The pentagram, an ancient mystic symbol. A pentagram is a five-pointed star. Traditionally, the 5 points of the star represents the four elements: earth, water, fire, air, and the spirit being the fifth. Interchangeably known as a pentacle or a pentagram, it is a geometric symbol of harmony, health, and mystic powers. A five-pointed star with lines that cross to each point. When used in magical rituals, this design is typically referred to as a pentacle. The pentagram seems to have originated in Mesopotamia approximately 4,000 years ago as an astronomical plot of the movements of the planet Venus. It became a Sumerian and later Egyptian stellar symbol, and the star itself was used as a seal of King Solomon of Israel. In Greece, the Pythagoreans adopted it as an emblem of health and mystic harmony, being the marriage of heaven and earth, combining the number 2, which is terrestrial and feminine, and the number 3, which is heavenly and masculine. The resulting number 5 symbolizes the microcosm of the human body and mind. And from this point forward, the pentagram steadily acquired more mystic meanings. The pentagram itself is said to be endless, sharing the symbolism of perfection and power with the circle. 5 itself is a circular number that produces itself in the last digit whenever raised to its own power. Gnostics and alchemists associated with the previous 5 elements, were Christians associated with the 5 wounds of Jesus Christ. Medieval sorcerers with Solomon's reputed powers over nature and the spirit world. Magicians oftentimes wear pentacle hats or linen designed with it to help conjure up supernatural help. In casting special spells, powers were accredited to pentacles drawn on virgin calf skins, but they were also inscribed into wood, rocks, amulets, or rings. In Wicca and various forms of white magic, the encircled upright pentacle is considered a symbol that provides protection against dark forces. Pagan and neo-pagan groups use the pentagram in all manner of rituals and ornamentation because to them it symbolizes infinity, the binding of the 5 elements, and the protection of self. With 1 point upward and 2 pointing down, the pentacle was the sign of white magic, symbolizing the druid's foot, representing the triumph of spirit over matter. With 1 point down and 2 up, it represented the goat's foot and the horns of the devil, a characteristic symbolic inversion. The inverted pentagram represents the descent into spirit over matter. In Christian symbolism, the basic pentagram was originally used to represent the 5 wounds of Jesus Christ. It was soon supplanted by the symbol of the cross, but the pentagram was still recognizable as a Christian symbol for hundreds of years after Jesus' resurrection. Some say that the continuous lines are also considered to be symbolic of Alpha and Omega, being unending, going forever. Latin or Kabbalistic Hebrew letters often appear on talismanic pentacles, drawn with protective circles. The pentacle was also a masonic aspirational symbol, known as the flaming star. The pentagram was used in ancient China and Japanese religions to symbolize, again, the 5 elements in life. In Japanese culture, the symbol was also considered to be magical. Ancient Babylonian culture also used the pentagram to represent various gods and religious beliefs of their own. Historical associations of the pentagram include a plethora of things, many ideas. We mentioned the 5 senses, but it also represents the 5 fingers, the 5 wounds of Christ, the astrological representation of the 5 planets, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Saturn, and Venus. Although we find different meanings from the pentacle in various cultures, it is clear that the pentacle and the pentagram have been a part of human history since we began writing and recording symbolism. What the true meaning of the symbol is has yet to be discovered. Perhaps it is a combination of the various ideologies that we've seen combined in various fashions. Through research and further study, perhaps we'll find the true meaning of this remarkable symbol, meaning infinity, meaning the laws of nature, representing the 5 symbols of life, and at times representing personal virtues or religious ideologies.